Hello everyone, and welcome to what will for sure, now I'm 100% sure that this is going to be the final part of Let's Play Danganronpa. So let's continue on.
You were all such close friends. You spent 2 years together, and then you started killing each other.
Because
and
you
it was
told
also
us
you could
to.
escape into a world that's already been annihilated.
Great.
What a terribly tragic tale. Even if you left now, there's nothing you could do to fix it.
You're the one who set things up to be like this.
That is true.
I love you all so much.
What?
Once your school life here began, I thought about you constantly. It's only natural that I would fall in love.
So, since I love you guys so much, I'll tell you all about it.
What?
All about the idea we came up with as the ultimate despair. Our plan to bring despair to all mankind.
Plan? To bring despair to all mankind?
Let's go back in time 2 years, okay? Back to when
Okay.
everyone first came to this school.
Just imagine how
School
crazy
life
that
during
is. Like,
first year overflowed
you somehow,
with
like, you
hope
do a
and
thing, and then,
happiness.
like, you pass out, and then all of a
Oh,
sudden you
boy, it
lose
was
all
just
your
the
memories
worst.
for 2 full years.
Everyone was enjoying themselves so much. You were all having the
That's
time
just
of
so
your
crazy.
lives.
To think about.
But that couldn't last forever, of course. The peacefulness only made it through that first year. Because after that, an event unfolded that hammered a soul-crushing despair into all of humanity.
Great.
The biggest, most awful, most tragic event in human history. The tragedy.
The tragedy.
All
What
too
a
soon,
tragedy.
the world's days of peace came to a bloody end. And as you can imagine, the school was no exception. The tragedy
Yeah.
even made its way here, leading to the extermination of most of the students.
Yikes. Now
What
that is something crazy.
are you?
What do you mean?
The most tragic event in human history, and the ultimate despair that caused it. I can't believe it's all because of just you and Mukuro. Was it some kind of organization? An angry mob? An incredibly motivated family?
You have a point. If I had to describe it, I'd say it was none of those. How can I put it? It was more of an ideological thing. Despair is contagious, you know?
Okay.
It's almost like a natural phenomenon. Everyone is capable of it. And now the entire world
Yeah.
has fallen into despair.
In other words, if you see despair as the enemy, then your enemy is the world itself.
I just don't understand why.
We didn't ask you to try to understand. This was a tangent anyway, unrelated to the matter at hand.
Okay, so let's get back to the story. Hopes Peak had taken so much damage. You guys
That's
were the
just-
only survivors.
Just how
the
crazy is
members of
this?
the 78th class of Hopes Peak Academy
imagine.
were the only ones left.
And then something super neat happened. Now pay attention, because this is important, and I'm only gonna say it once. So guess what? To protect everyone who had survived, Hope's Peak was transformed into a shelter.
Yeah, that
That's
seems like
right.
it.
It was transformed into a shelter.
Oh,
I said it twice.
Now, someone
I
was
just
responsible
love
for that
this.
transformation.
but it's so.
For creating what would eventually
I'm trying to
become
stay
your
somewhat
prison.
quiet because,
Do
like,
any of you know who that
I
might
mean,
have
I can't
been?
really reply to this kind of thing. It's kind of hard to. Well, gee, who was the one that made it into a shelter?
I
The
got it!
headmaster, of course.
It could only have been the headmaster of Hopes Peck Academy. He wanted to turn the school into a shelter to try and protect us. To protect us from the despair and tragedy taking place outside. That's why he asked us to make that promise. To say that we were willing to live in this school forever.
We believe he had something like that in mind, yes.
Yeah, it seems that way.
If you,
I'm trying
the
to-
collective hope of a new
Just
generation,
like
could
when I take my
survive,
breaks between these
maybe the world
parts,
could have
I
a fresh
take my
start.
headphones off to
Wow,
walk
the
across just my legs
headmaster
to
put
the
that
bathroom.
much faith in you.
And then the
And
chords always
because
somehow
we had that
mixed up.
same hope, that's why we all agreed to live here forever.
Yeah.
But creating the shelter was also his single biggest mistake.
Yeah. It would seem that way.
It's laughable, really. He was the headmaster, but he had no idea. He had no idea that we, the ultimate despair, had already made our way into the school.
Yeah.
So what was supposed to be a shelter to keep you safe became a cage that made it impossible for you to escape despair.
Yeah.
I have to say, it really helped me out a lot.
Wow,
It saved me
I'd
a
imagine.
ton of time.
By the way, it was you yourselves who blocked off the windows, the doors, all the exits.
Wait,
Under
what?
the headmaster's direction, you all went about your work like obedient little sheep.
You mean we trapped ourselves in here?
And then you forgot all about it and started bitching about how you were trapped in here.
Once you'd finished building your little shelter, it was time for me and Mukuro to get to work. And thus began the killing game.
Me and Mukuro had come here, spending the last 2 years waiting for that moment.
That moment where you all began killing each other served as the climax of our global despair plan.
And the only reason you
Awesome.
survived the tragedy was so that you could be a part of it.
You let us live so we could go around killing each other? Is that what you're saying?
Why? Why would you do that?
Because this was so much more than a simple high school death match. Rather, it was a method to
battle
hunt
royale
down and
type thing.
destroy every last remaining speck of hope in the world.
What are you saying?
Well, it would seem that there's a little bit left out there. A few souls unwilling to give up hope. So I thought I should show them, which is why
Well, why don't you tell me?
That's what the Mastermind did to show the world. That was, well, she hijacked something. So, I mean, that's the answer is hijack. Hijack. There we go. That was so simple. I mean, I hope
understand.
that if I wasn't on the highest difficulty, it would be a complete blanks.
You're
That'd be
talking
too
about
hard, I
you
think.
hijacking the airwaves, aren't you?
Like, that'd be something you'd have to.
uh-huh. That's exactly what I'm talking about. To show the world the murders taking place at this school, which was meant to be a symbol of hope.
That was the whole point of the ultimate despair.
Yeah.
When I said climax, that was what I was talking about. The world watched as you fell into despair
Oh, I'm
and
so
began
sorry
to
for
kill
you.
each other one after another. Despair is as contagious as any disease. Any hope left turns to despair.
Great.
Isn't the power of television just amazing?
Yeah,
By the way,
television.
since we started
Amazing.
broadcasting, a whole bunch of
Wonderful.
people have tried to come and rescue you.
Are you serious?
But utilizing the heavy weaponry I installed around the school grounds, I had no problem expelling them.
Duh.
Expelled them?
I have to thank you all. They were a relentless bunch, refusing to give up on hope and trying to force their beliefs on the world.
What?
But in the end, I was able to give them the final despair. Death.
So you just used us? To bring despair to everyone in the outside world?
Well, sure, but I also gave you a second chance at life, right? So it's like, give and take.
Give and take? You're so full of shit!
And there's
Oh,
a reason
shit,
I chose
Makoto
you guys
finally
to survive
swore.
when all the other students were dropping like flies. I mean,
Why?
we built up 2 years of memories together. You were all my treasured
Sorry, that's a lie. I just figured you'd despair even more when you found out a friend had betrayed you.
And that's the truth, which is what you wanted, right? So, does it make you feel utterly lost and hopeless? You solved the mystery, but despair at the truth, right?
Don't tell me.
Yeah.
Did you seriously count on the possibility that we would solve your mystery?
And if we did, then what? Our final desire for creating this world of despair was so we could experience one last class trial. If you were bold enough to solve the mystery, only to discover that the truth was utterly hopeless, how would you react? What would you do?
This is like amazing. Like this game
Discovering the truth
is
doesn't
so amazing, like a
necessarily lead to
story
sense
type
of
thing
hope.
and everything else.
Truth can be full of despair,
I mean, it does fall
too,
short on a few
like
parts, but
right fucking
it's so
now.
amazing. That's why I'm so looking forward to Ultra Despair Girls.
Not to mention, all those motives I talked about were totally meaningless.
Great.
I mean, with the world having ended and all.
Yeah.
Meaningless? Then we've been murdering each other? For nothing?
Well, let's see here.
Think
You actually
about
would
it.
have found out what would
You
have
chose
happened
to
to
lock
someone.
yourselves up here, then started murdering each other to get out.
We
The
weren't
second
just
one, I guess
random
the past
strangers
stuff.
either.
Yeah.
We were classmates. We'd spent 2 years together.
Yeah.
No, even I can't laugh at that.
But you started to.
Get it?
Which
Get it, okay? You're totally awesome, right? We get it already! So help us! I'll do anything! Just help me!
A peasant
What are you
begging
talking
for his
about?
life? Oh, how delightful! We've never witnessed such a travesty firsthand.
But I'm sorry to say, begging doesn't work on me. All I want is despair, and there's no reason for it. And since there's no reason,
Great, no
there's
reason.
no argument against it. There's just no understanding it.
Yeah.
No argument, no understanding. What better definition of ultimate despair could there be?
I don't see
Wait,
one.
hold on. You've just been going on about whatever you feel like, but there's no real reason for us to believe anything you have to say.
Hmm?
Huh?
You say the world's fallen apart, but I haven't seen it for myself,
True.
so I don't acknowledge it. I don't accept it as the truth.
Okay.
Until you see it with your own eyes. Truth and falsehood overlap one another. In other
Yes.
words, you're not unlike Schrodinger's cat right now. Is that what you're saying?
Ooh.
If so, what then?
Are you saying you won't accept the truth until you can go outside and see for yourself? Well, you better not. You go out into that world and you're all goners for sure.
How
Trust
so?
me, I'm not lying about any of this.
Well,
Explain.
even if it's all true, I refuse to give in. I refuse to lose to you.
Yeah,
For the
that's
sake
right.
of everyone you've killed.
Huh? Everyone I've killed? What are you talking about? You're the ones who killed them.
No.
I didn't kill anyone. I simply gave you a little nudge in the right direction.
And that's all it
Oh my
took
gosh,
for
your
you to start
personalities are
killing
going
each
all
other.
over the place.
You're nothing but bloodthirsty animals.
That's why anyone was murdered here, peasant.
Say what you want about hope, but we're all creatures of instinct, right? Despair comes naturally.
Hell yes! That's funny as shit!
No! This isn't just some game to us. It's murder! Plain and simple.
True
You
that.
stole our memories. Invented reasons for us to do it. You pushed us all into a corner. It's all your fault.
You certainly have a talent for passing the buck, don't you? That
Yeah.
must be your hope, huh? But we don't have much time left to keep up this banter. We have to draw things to a close soon.
What do you mean?
I'm talking about the vote, of course. You didn't forget about that little rule, did you?
What?
Oh, and also, since this will be the last vote, I decided to change the rules.
Oh, great.
What?
You guys so full of hope, and me so full of despair.
So what's the
I've
rule
decided
change?
to have you vote which one will be punished. If
Huh?
even one of you votes to punish hope, Well then, I'll consider that a win for me and punish everyone on the side of hope.
What?
One person?
Oh, but don't worry. I won't be voting, of course.
Even if you don't, you
Okay.
still got the upper hand in all this.
Yeah.
It's okay. Nobody would actually vote to kill themselves, right?
Oh, let me just mention one more thing. When I win, to punish you guys, you'll have to stay here till you grow old and die. No fighting, no killing. That's your punishment.
Okay.
You mean we just...
We'd have to just live here?
She's saying she'll let us live.
If you're not happy with that, then go ahead and punish me. And make
Yeah,
your way
why
to the
not? Let's
outside
do that. That
world.
sounds better.
Enter a world
Punishing
fallen from
Junko.
grace, where only despair
Seriously.
exists, where you'd likely be dead within a day.
What are you saying? So no matter what, we're doomed.
Yeah.
Wait a sec. I just got hit with an inspiration bomb.
Oh, great.
Dying of old age is boring as shit, right? The audience at home isn't gonna dig that at all. So,
Okay.
here's what'll happen. One of you will get to experience an instant, super impressive punishment.
Oh, awesome.
You can't just...
Do you mean to say you'll execute one of us?
And I get to decide who's gonna have to suck it down.
Oh,
Makoto, you're up.
What?
Me?
Yeah, you've been acting up, causing all kinds of trouble. I hate you!
Well, I
So
hate
let me make
you.
this clear. Everyone has two choices in front of them.
Okay.
If a single person votes for Hope to be punished,
Okay.
then only Makoto will receive a harsh punishment, and the rest of you will live here in peace.
Oh, lovely.
If, on the other hand, you desire to see us punished, then you must all leave this place.
I will force
Okay.
you out, ensuring you all die horrible deaths in the outside world.
That's not true, though.
What I'm saying is, if you sacrifice Makoto, the rest of you will get to live out your lives.
Okay, but that's...
What? Has your resolve softened? Have you lost confidence? Are you afraid of being punished?
No.
Don't you have faith in your friends?
No, that's not it.
It's okay. You're right to be afraid. It would seem all of those around you have realized the futility of going against me.
Guys?
Guys?
It's so beautiful. Your lovely faces, eroded by despair, have come together as one.
Besides, Yoko, you could never betray your father, could you?
What?
Oh, what?
I mean, the headmaster's only wish was that all of you would survive, right? That's why he tried to trap you all here after all. The least you can do is try to honor your dead father's
Oh my
wishes.
god. Oh, just a heads up, if it wasn't pretty obvious, the person that
One person's despair is enough to
Monokuma killed at
seal
the
your
beginning
fate.
of the game,
Isn't that
yeah,
just
it was
the
the
most
headmaster,
hopeless
just so y'all
outcome
know.
ever?
So, who do you think's gonna give in? Whose despair is gonna sign your death warrant?
No one. Nobody's gonna give in to despair.
No one.
We're not gonna lose to you.
No, we're not.
So boring. Stubborn till the very end, huh? Well, that's fine. Then let's just hurry up and get it over with. It's time for the final vote. Everything will come to an end. Your stupid hope.
And your stupid life.
The final vote? This is it. The ultimate confrontation. I have to show everyone. I have to make them remember. I have to convince them not to give up. To live in despair. It's not really living at all. It's not. Our final argument.
We won't give up.
We won't.
As long as there's hope, we'll never give up.
If I were to die, That would be the end of Hopes Peck Academy.
Fuck
Don't
you,
lose
Hope.
hope now.
All my fortune-telling senses are telling me not to leave this place.
But who cares?
But to live means moving forward, right? So even if it's hard, even if we're scared, we don't have any choice, do we?
Nope.
I want to keep on living. I want to open the next door. There must be something new waiting for me.
Yes.
So that's why. That's why. No matter what, I need to get out of here.
Oh yeah.
The whole fortune-telling thing doesn't matter anymore. What matters is my own gut feelings.
There you go, hero.
We won't give up.
Yeah, this is
long
kind
as
of
there's
lame that it
hope,
keeps
we'll
repeating
never
itself,
give up.
but who cares? It's fucking
if I were
awesome.
to die, that would be the end of Hopes Peck Academy.
I've decided to have faith in myself.
By the way, the air outside is totally polluted, you know.
Oh,
The only reason we're okay in here is thanks to the air purifiers in the physics lab.
no, Hina.
Don't lose hope now.
Don't lose hope.
I've been thinking about all this. And I was thinking, at a time like this, what would Sakura do? You only get stronger by taking adversity by the horns. Confront that thorny path with enthusiasm.
That sounds like something she'd say, right?
True.
No. I think that's definitely what she'd say.
Oh yeah, she would definitely
Which is
say
why
that.
Yeah! I've made up my mind!
We won't give up.
We won't.
As long as there's hope, we'll never give up.
There we go.
If I were to die, that would be the end of Hopes Peck Academy.
I've decided to have faith in myself.
By the way, the air outside is totally polluted, you know. The only reason we're okay in here is thanks to the air purifiers in the physics lab.
Oh, boo-hoo.
Say whatever you want. I've made my decision.
That's right.
If I die, the purifiers will screech to a halt.
Oh.
In other words, as soon as I die, the communal life you've all been living will come to an end.
You know what? I'm okay with
Don't
that.
lose hope now.
Don't lose hope.
I don't care either way. I'm fine with whichever one is more interesting. Actually, I may not look like it, but I always hated school. Hell, no matter how I look, still hate it. Oh, but no matter what, Master has to come along with us.
We won't give up.
We will not give up.
As long as there's hope, we'll never give up.
If I were to die, that would be the end of Hopes Peck Academy.
I've
Who
decided
cares?
to have faith in myself.
By the way, the air outside is totally polluted, you know. The only reason we're okay in here is thanks to the air purifiers in the physics lab.
Say whatever you
Yeah,
want.
this is a pretty long
I've made my
segment, but it's
decision.
so cool, I
If I
think.
die,
I mean,
the purifiers will screech to a halt.
I don't know, I'm going a little
In
ahead
other
here, but
words,
it's nothing
as
compared
soon
to
as I die,
Danganronpa's 2 end.
The communal
but it's
life you've all
super
been
cool.
living will come to an end.
I can keep on living as long as I have my master's love.
All of you will have to leave.
Seriously.
You'll have to go into the world outside, where only death and despair are waiting.
Don't lose hope, Byakuya.
Don't lose hope now.
Don't lose your way.
What's the matter? You're not actually trying to encourage me, are you?
Oh, shut up.
Ridiculous.
Yes, you are.
It never even crossed my mind that I might give in to despair.
Uh-huh.
But don't misunderstand me. I couldn't care in the slightest what happens to you.
Sure.
I just have to keep my word. I swore I would end the life of the mastermind.
Yeah, okay.
Besides, the Togami family isn't dead, because I'm still alive.
Oh, yeah.
So until I can restore the Togami family and bring it greater glory than it's ever known,
we won't give up.
The final one, and
As long
of
as
course
there's
it
hope,
brings in
we'll
the
never give
theme
up.
music.
If I were to die, that would be the end of Hopes Peck Academy.
I've decided to have faith in myself.
Danganronpa.
By the way, the air outside
Although I
is
really
totally
love theme music for the anime so much better than this, but
The only
it's still
reason
pretty
we're okay
awesome.
in here is thanks to the air purifiers in the physics lab.
Say whatever you want. I've made my decision.
If I die, the purifiers will screech to a halt. In other words,
I'm
as
just
soon
having
as I
fun theoretical
die,
here.
the communal life you've all been
I
living
just
will
hope I don't
come to
accidentally
an
fire
end.
that one. It's not on track.
I can keep on living as long as I have my master's love.
All of you will have to leave. You'll have to go into the world outside, where only death and despair are waiting.
I already said I would claim the Mastermind's life, by whatever means necessary.
Okay.
So, what are you gonna do? Will you just die? Is that what you want?
Come on, Kyoko.
Don't lose hope now.
Join us. Break through. Or just break.
I didn't really know my father, so I can't pretend to know what he was thinking.
True.
But even if we're just connected by blood, there's one thing I am sure of. He would never want us to abandon Makoto and choose to stay here. I can't explain why exactly. But if I'm sure of anything, I'm sure of that. Just because we don't actually know anything. Does that mean we can't understand? Could it be that... No, never mind. So, Makoto, I don't think you wound up at this school because you had good luck or bad luck.
Huh?
I think you came here for a different reason entirely.
What's that?
You came here to bring down the ultimate despair. You came here to confront despair without ever giving up. And if that's true, I think we could call you the ultimate hope. What do you think?
What the? Cool.
What the hell are you?
I'm the ultimate hope. I'm the ultimate hope. That's what I am.
So uncool. Your stupid faces, the stupid things you've said, the stupid
I just
way you all
love that
treat
that's
each other.
added to the truth, but well, it's added for one
It's all
specific
so
reason.
uncool, so unhip. Shut up, shut up, shut up, shut up, shut up! Lame, 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 lame!
I'm not any kind of elite anything. Hope isn't a talent you develop, but still. What's up?
You suck! So uncool!
You dare to stand against us!
I do.
Hope is a joke. Who are you?
Your idiocy ends here.
You're gross. Suffer from despair.
No.
You suck. So uncool. You're unbearable. Hope is a joke. Who are you?
Would you like to die?
You're gross. Suffer from despair.
Boom.
Despair into tomorrow.
Boom.
Hope keeps on going.
Hope keeps on going. Boom.
I refuse to give up. I refuse to get bored. I refuse to throw it all away. I refuse to despair. Because all I have going for me is the desire to keep moving forward.
What's going on? What's happening?
Boom. Yeah, this is the freaking long trial. Final results. Nice.
It
All
looks
right.
like we've reached the end. I think it may be time to vote.
I think so too.
We just gotta pull the lever, right?
Good. I'm ready to go.
Let's put an end to these trials. Put an end to the killing.
Put an end to it all.
With our own hands.
Boom. We just beat the game. Now we can just sit back and relax. I love her theme. I love her little theme in there. It's so cute. It's cute. You guys admit that.
The hell?
Yep. You've lost, Junko.
I lost?
I lost. Me. No.
Well, that's just...
You still don't accept it? Even the ultimate despair herself is vulnerable to the onslaught of despair, it would seem. It would seem.
What the heck?
But there's no use trying to fight it now.
Well, that's just... totally the best!
So this is despair.
We came to this school 2 years ago, created our incredible detailed plan. I even killed my own sister for it.
And now I...
To come this far and fail at the very end.
True
But
despair.
there's ultimately ultimate despair. What are you talking about?
And now I...
You see, hopeless despair. I was born into the world the moment I was bored. Born, damn it. Boy, I've been looking forward to this disparity. Once in my first and last colossal despair here at the moment of death. Oh, I'm a little too close to the mic now. The chance to take. Okay.
True despair.
Huh?
So I'm trying to like.
Anyway.
Are you prepared for all to admit defeat? Either way, it doesn't change a thing.
Totally the best!
So there's only despair. Inside is only despair. No matter where you go, despair awaits you.
Not possible.
You're wrong.
Don't make me repeat myself.
Let me tell you this right now. We no longer fear despair.
Okay.
Because we decided to enter the outside world with hope. Everyone
Hey,
said that despair is as contagious as any disease.
however,
The same is true for hope. All you have to do is look at us to see how true that is.
No, no, no.
Oh, stop it. I hate those faces you're making.
There's one last thing.
Fine, let me tell you just one last thing. If you guys want to get all hung up on the word hope, that's no skin off my nose. But just be warned. From this point on, one despair after another will stand in your way. No matter where you run, no matter where you hide. Maybe you'll find some hope, but there's a very fine line dividing that hope from bitter despair. And that you're still... Of course, because we...
It's fine.
Shut.
Fine.
That was a rhetorical question. You interrupted my monologue. Jeez. Almost done though, so whatever. Because it's almost punishment time, right?
it can't be.
Do you really intend to go through with this? That was the agreement, yes, right? Hold on. It's not like I want you to die. You don't have to.
Stop it! Stop it! Stop it! Stop it! How many
What?
times do I have to tell you?
Active living brings me no hope at all. All I want now is to taste that despair of death that you all get once in life, so...
Don't get in my way!
Aish. This is...
So this is how the despair
This
of death
This
feels.
is the best, like, screens we're gonna
so
get.
Wonderful.
Even
my
a tenth
opinion.
of this despair.
Even 100th. I want every last soul on this planet to taste such despair. I want the entire world to die with that despair in its mouth. Okay, let's do this.
Okay.
I've reserved an extra special punishment for last.
Just look at her eyes.
Let's give it everything we've got. It's punishment time!
Congratulations, Junko has been found guilty. Time for the punishment. And of course, Junko just walks with Monokuma. And watch this. Wow. The ultimate punishment. The 1,000 blows. The cage of death. The burning of the Amelia switch. Yeah, that's basically what this is. It's this is just a combination of all the punishments. Last off. This is just crazy. Like, seriously. Oh, she has a crown on her head. I thought that was like a flower. And she's holding a plush Monokuma. I really would love a plush Monokuma. It's so cute. And yeah. Just like that. Now I hope I don't get a content copyright theme for this now. That's so stupid. Emergency override. I think that's what it says. Yeah, that's what it says. Oh well. Alright. And that's how everything came to end. Life at Hopes Peck Academy. Ultimate pain, ultimate suffering, ultimate despair, ultimate execution, ultimate death. But the Monokuma, well, I don't know. You just call them what you want. We're gonna not save. Now this is the prologue. Like, sure I could stop, but it's not that long of a prologue. It's probably gonna be like 10 minutes at the most. Well, except for one exception. The air purifier's turned off. Just like Junko said. They shut off immediately. That was the only difference. Goodbye, Despair High School. Danganronpa. Left the courtroom and made our way to the main hall. I almost felt absent-minded. This was our epilogue before the final ending. We were stuck there in limbo and moving, unsure. But in the end, sup?
Hey.
Can't just stand around here like this forever. At some point, we need to leave. To nobody's surprise, if Kyoko broke the silence.
Makoto.
Koto, would you do the honors? Okay. So if I wake up by Kyoko's word, I took out the object we've gotten. Up until the moment of her death, it had belonged to Junko. And in the end, she dropped it before us.
So,
Really, the key to this door?
Indeed.
If, on the other hand, you desire to see us punished, then you must all leave this place.
I will force you out, ensuring you all die horrible deaths in the outside world.
In other words,
I'll force you out. She said that just before dropping this. Makes sense that would be our way out of here.
But
you never know. Maybe it's actually a switch that's gonna make the school self-destruct. If you let us leave here alive. Never said specifically.
It's true.
Maybe right about that.
Yes.
So it's possible to think we wouldn't take our chances with it. There's nothing to worry about.
My beautiful
If something ever happened to Master, I'd take my scissors and jab him so far up. Huh? Where's the courtroom? Where's the mastermind? Sup, Toko? It's all over. We're just about to leave the school. Leave? We can go outside? That means me and Master can get married. Then he'll give me a little jewel of a baby.
That's enough.
Please stop. That would be a greater honor than anything I've encountered so far. Horror.
Anyway.
No doubt that we'll be able to leave here without a problem.
But
After, right? But you know, in the end, I think part of me still thinks
for serious.
maybe when we get out of here, we'll see that everything she said about the world was a lie. That there is a world as peaceful as we remember. A lie. Well, no matter what it looks like, it's still our world. It's where we're meant to live. Yeah, I guess so. There's also has to be lots of hope, right?
In other words,
The act of searching for hope to try and find it, that by itself is the true meaning of hope. As long as you have the hope, you can keep moving forward.
am I wrong?
Is that what you mean, Makoto? Yeah, no shit. That's pretty much the gist of it. I don't need any of you to spell that out for me. You know, Junko mentioned that there were still others out there who hadn't cast away hope just yet. Maybe I should find them and make them work for me. To rebuild the world, we must first rebuild the Togami dynasty. Yeah, shut up. I'll go with you. I'll follow you anywhere you want to go.
you got it.
Well, my first stop is gonna be to the closest donut shop. I can figure out the rest from there.
Hey.
And what are we gonna do if there are no more donut shops or donuts?
Okay.
We'll just get some flour and make some myself. And if there's no flour, I'll just grow some wheat. I get it now. If there's no road, you just gotta build one. Creation. Fate is telling me to remake the world.
Could it be? How about that?
I've reached the next stage. The next chapter of Yasuhiro Hagakure's life story is about to begin.
Woo!
Thanks, Eden. You're totally opened my eyes. Hey, personal space, buddy. You're seriously creeping me out. Oh, this is perfect. Come on, Makoto. Even if the world is steep into despair, as long as I have people like you around, I can face forward and keep moving. Oh, sorry. Well, what can we do? No, we can probably do anything. Yeah, we can do anything.
Well, I guess this is goodbye. And goodbye to Sakura. But hey, if we gotta say goodbye, we may as well do it with a smile on our face.
Hey guys! You guys want your fortunes told anywhere, anytime. You just let me know. I'll be there.
You know how much I hate being annoyed, but if something does come up, you may as well let me know. I can't guarantee I'll actually bother listening, but, you know.
Yeah, thanks for being somewhat helpful.
I don't know why, but I have a burning desire to start writing. I might be able to pull it off. A story about Master and me, and the others, I guess.
I can't say I'm
Yes,
sorry
I
about
guess.
what happened, but still, it does feel kind of strange.
Uh-huh.
I really don't know what to say. I guess we graduated?
I guess so. Here we go. It looks like hope really is spreading. As long as I never give up. I have to push even harder. Just don't lose your way. I think that's such a like a good song to like come to the end of this. Same with Danganronpa 2. It's that song really fits in this kind of story. If you don't know, it's like the last song of Kill la Kill. Very great anime as well. It's on Netflix. It's on Crunchyroll. You can find it. It's great. Open the door to the future. Yeah. And with that is the end of Danganronpa. This, and of course, it gets the Japanese English voice Japanese voice actors and actresses. It doesn't give the Akira Ishida. That is, I believe, that is the Japanese voice actor for Sora in Kingdom Hearts. So that's kind of cool. Yeah, so it just only gives the Japanese voice actors and actresses their things here. It doesn't say the English ones, which is unfortunate, but you know. Ignore the last name there. That's only for the school mode, which I'm not even gonna plan to like cover that. That's like a whole alternate reality thing where you start making Monokumas, and before the school the killing game happens, you gotta make a Monokumas for 51 days and such. And if you don't make enough, then Monokuma will just like reset everything, like wipe your memories again, so then they can do it. And it's like as soon as you're done doing it, it wipes your memories anyway type thing. It's kind of cool. It's kind of fun. It's nothing to really play or show off. Really, not that big of a deal in my opinion. Going to the whole game here. Like I said, this game was amazing. This game was awesome. I loved it. This, in my opinion, is probably the. I mean, this game came out last year in 2014, I believe, in America. January, I want to say, yeah, like around January. And then Danganronpa 2 came out in September. So it was kind of an odd thing like that. I mean, it's kind of hard to say because I don't want to sound biased. I mean, it's not really being biased, but in my opinion, I mean, both Danganronpa 1 and Danganronpa 2 were amazing games. This one is probably just a little better in my opinion. I'll talk more about Danganronpa 2 during the credits of Danganronpa 2. So, but, like, you know, I just have that spot for, like, the first games of every series. I mean, obviously, except for Persona, but I mean, there's lots of, both Persona 3 and Persona 4 have their greatest things, and that's why I'm looking so much forward to Persona 5. Hopefully it comes out, I mean, we're in August now, and we still don't have a release date in Japan for it. But I'm gonna assume it's probably gonna come out in December. Now, Atlas USA also announced, or Atlas USA did confirm that it's coming out in English this year as well. So it's either gonna be like a worldwide release, or I don't know. It's just the whole situation thing, but yeah. But like I said last year, this game, I mean, in my opinion, this game was probably the Vita, like, it's obviously between this and Danganronpa 2, was obviously the Vita game of the year in my opinion. I mean, it probably would have been, I mean, I know that's my opinion, but my #1 game of the year was Persona Q, for sure. Like, that game just hit so much things that I loved, and it was so amazing. And everything about that game was great. I would really love to let's play that, but I don't have a capture device for my 3DS. And in order to get one, that's $200. Now I have a job, and I mean, I don't have that much money. And yeah, it's great. Yeah, I love it. It's maybe one day we just have to see. But yeah. Anyway, I mean, I don't really have that much more to talk about right now until that's done, but I kind of just want to keep talking. I mean, obviously a lot of you people are enjoying my Let's Play of this. I mean, it's just done right now. But yeah, a lot of people enjoy it, so I want to thank you all for watching this, and don't worry, I'm going to start Danganronpa 2 like right away. Like tomorrow you're going to see an part of Danganronpa 2. I promise you that. So yeah. I don't think there's... Oh, here we are.
Interesting. Things are getting very interesting indeed. Like I said at the beginning, I'm not a teddy bear. I am Monokuma, and I am this school's headmaster.
Yeah, that's a little creepy, but it's pretty cool. So, yeah. Got the Easter egg present. And yep, we will save. And I believe as soon as I get out of this, it's going to take me right back to the main menu. Yep. And yeah, and I got school mode. Like I said, it's not really it's a what if scenario. I think it's not that important. But anyway, I want to thank you all so much for watching. And this is the end of Danganronpa. But in the next video, it's going to be Danganronpa 2. And don't worry, Persona 4 is going to keep going on as well until that's done. So yeah. Anyway, thank you all so much for watching. And I'll see you all in Danganronpa 2.